voice in the mirror. Last night, I woke up at exactly 3:17 a.m. There was this sound, water, dripping from the bathroom. At first, I thought it was just the faucet, but the sound, it was too steady, too controlled, almost like someone was counting the drops. I turned on the light, and the mirror was fogged, like someone had just taken a hot shower. But I live alone. I wiped the glass and froze. My reflection was smiling at me, only I wasn't smiling. It tilted its head slowly, watching me, studying me, and then in a low, distorted voice it said, "Go back to sleep, I'll handle today for you." I took a step back, but my reflection didn't move. It just stood there, grinning. Then its hand pressed against the inside of the mirror. The glass rippled like water. I ran, locked myself in my bedroom. But a few seconds later, I heard tapping on the wall, slow, rhythmic, perfectly in sync with my heartbeat. When the sun came up, I finally opened my door. The bathroom was silent, the mirror was clean, but on the counter was a note in my handwriting. It said, "You slept well. I went out instead." Story number 2. This one still haunts me every night. About 2 months ago, I started recording myself while I slept, just to prove to my friends that I don't talk in my sleep. I left my phone on the nightstand, facing the bed, and hit record before turning off the lights. The first few nights were normal. Just silence, the sound of me rolling over, nothing strange. But on the 5th night, at 3:09 a.m., I heard something, a whisper, very close to the mic. It said, "You're still awake, aren't you?" I paused the audio right there. I thought maybe it was the TV from a neighbor, so I ignored it. The next morning I decided to record again, but this time, when I checked the file, it was 2 hours longer than usual, almost like someone had stayed up after I fell asleep. I pressed play. At first, just breathing, slow, heavy, not mine. Then footsteps, soft, careful, like someone was walking around my bed. And then a voice again, calm, almost playful. It said, "You look different when you're dreaming. I swear, you can hear the sheets move. You can hear something sit down right next to me." At one point, the camera shakes slightly, and for a few seconds, you can see my face and a dark shadow bending over me. When I woke up, everything was normal. Door locked, windows shut. But when I checked my phone again, the video was gone, completely deleted. And the only new thing in my gallery was a picture taken from my phone at 3:10 a.m. It's me, asleep, smiling, and behind me, a face I don't recognize. Story number 3. And this one feels too real to just be a story. I work night shifts as a janitor at a small hospital outside the city. It's old, quiet, the kind of place where the lights flicker for no reason. There's a room on the 3rd floor, room 313. It's been locked since before I started working there. No one goes near it, no patients, no staff, nothing. But last week around 2 a.m., I heard something coming from behind that door, a faint knocking, then a whisper, my name. I froze. No one there even knows my name at night. I walked closer, and the air got colder with every step. The door handle was warm. That's what scared me most, like someone had just touched it from the other side. Then through the small glass window I saw a movement, a figure standing in the corner, just standing, not moving, but I could feel it watching me. I called security. They came up, unlocked the door, and the room was complete.